Hi everyone, welcome to my October plan with me. The dark skies in October and the build up to Halloween just make me think of mystical things like spells and witchcraft. So this month I'll be doing a black and gold spellbook theme. I get to live my childhood dream of having my own spellbook. Spellbooks tend to have beautiful, intricate designs, but I'll be keeping mine as simple as possible to keep it consistent with my bullet journal style, so let's call this a modern day spellbook. I started by ripping up some black paper from my Archer and Olive notepad and sticking it across the top. I also grabbed an old book that was falling apart and I'm ripping up the pages to stick onto my spreads. I'm adding some craft paper to add some vintage spellbook vibes. I've printed a quote from Pinterest that says, "Quit hiding your magic, the world is ready for you." This is a great quote to remember. I'm using my gold Uniball gel pen to draw a border around the page like spellbooks often have. Supplies are linked in the description box below. Gel pens and rulers can get really messy, so I'm being careful not to smudge as I move my ruler along. I made a bit of a mistake with my inner border. It was meant to be closer to the outer one, so I covered up the gold pen on the black with a black marker. A Sharpie seemed to work best for covering it up. Trying to cover up the gold on the white with a white gel pen didn't work very well, so I left it there to come back to after drawing the correct lines. In the end, the line that was drawn in error didn't look too bad. It created a bit more of a vintage rustic look like spellbooks have, so I added a matching line on the opposite side. I find that the key thing with mistakes is to not panic, and it often works out better if you just don't fuss over it too much. I don't know, tell me what you think. Should I have just stuck the pages together and started all over again? For my cover page, I've written October on some craft paper with a font that I thought matches the theme. Finally, I added some gold dots to make it look more magical. Now I have my monthly log where I created the same gold border around the spread. I'm using the book pages and the craft paper to write my headings for my monthly intentions and my tasks. As always, I'll fill out these spreads with you in my monthly planning video at the end of the month. Next, I have my gratitude log and my simple things list. It was quite helpful having craft and black paper that's dotted because it made it much faster for me to cut up the different shapes that I needed. I added a quote to my gratitude log that says, "The struggle ends when gratitude begins." For my simple things list, I cut up some leaves from the black paper to stick at the bottom of some craft paper with my book page underneath. The simple pleasures I want to try and appreciate this month are: get out my cozy jumpers and look forward to wearing them, put on boots and enjoy crunching leaves, enjoy a pumpkin spiced latte on a cold day, visit a pumpkin patch, sit outside and observe the beauty of the stars as the days get darker. I added my signature gold Spellbook border around the pages. Since this is a spell book, I thought it would be fun to add a spell. I cut up a border with the black paper, again using the dots to cut it to the width that I wanted. I then tied it in with the theme by adding a gold sun, a design you often see in spell books. Yes, I may have spent some time browsing spellbook pictures on Pinterest. I then added some stars. I decided to create a self-care spell, which I'll write up in my monthly planning video. If you have any suggestions for self-care ideas for my spell, like bath salts and candles, leave me a note in the comments down below. The next spread is my October mood board. Mood boards are usually used to prepare for new projects by collecting images that resonate with you and sticking them down on the board. I'm going to use mine to represent the month of October. Finally, we have my weekly spread for the first week of October. I cut a circle out of the book page to stick down and then cut some leaves out of the black paper. I have a section for my weekly goals and tasks, and on the opposite side I have some space for my daily to-dos. I'm adding a touch of gold to finish it off. Before I go on to the flip through, I just want to say a huge thank you for the beautiful recreations of my September theme. I also loved seeing your simple things lists. If you decide to recreate my theme this month, tag me on Instagram, and if you do a simple things list, use the hashtag #SimpleThingsList. Now for the flip through. I had so much fun with this theme, it really did feel magical. I hope you like it too. See you soon.